Hi everyone! Kumusta po kayo? I hope you and your family is safe at your respective homes. Hi Angelo! Thank you for joining me here today. So we're just gonna wait for the numbers to go up. Hi Renier! Kumusta ka po? Thank you for joining me here today. So we have 28 viewers. Hi everyone! By the way, I am Roxie Baeyens, the Eco Angel of Baguio City. Hi Ronnie! Hi Angie! Okay, so during this live, you are free to ask questions. Let's get to know each other some more. And I'm gonna tell you a little bit of myself, and syempre, I want to get to know you guys then. So tell me about yourself in the comments below. So I am actually very fond of the arts. Alagad talaga ako ng singing. I started dancing ballet at the age of 6. I am also a theater artist, and now I pursued commercial modeling. I also do love to travel. That's why I took up tourism as my course. I graduated last 2018. So laking Baguio po talaga ako, and I just moved here in Manila right after college. Hi Regil, skincare routine po. Well, as much as I love to share a skincare routine, well, I do not have one, but I could recommend you the soap I use. I use Silka, the green papaya soap for the face. It really moisturizes it. And also a lot of water. I think that's what makes me glow. Hi Christian. Hi Jeremy, boy from Cavite. Thank you for joining me here today. I hope okay lang po kayo at your respective homes. How's your situation? What's your quarantine story? Thank you, Angie. Hi Mauro from Angeles City, Pampanga. I love Pampanga. That's where my best friend is from. Hi Kristan. Again, thank you Ronnie. He's from Abra. I actually made a best friend in a pageant once. It was for Mutya ng Northern Luzon. And she was Miss Abra, and hanggang ngayon, best friends pa rin kami. The people from Abra are very nice. Hi Kasim! Kumusta po? Hi Kia! Gerald! Thank you for joining me here today. As we know, this month is actually Mental Health Awareness Month. So it's good that we take proper care of our minds and our hearts. And to everyone watching out there, I just wanted to say that it's okay to not be okay. Our feelings are valid. Just take one day at a time, mostly in a situation like this where it really does cause you anxiety. And it's also good right now to reach out to your family members. Find someone to talk to when you feel these things. Just reach out. You can also message me if you want to. Pag-usapan natin yan. For Mental Health Awareness Month. Mental health matters. Thank you so much, Kasim. Maybe someday. Hi, Kuya Miko is watching. We now have 45 viewers. Maraming salamat po. So while waiting for some questions, I'm just gonna tell you a bit about my advocacy. I actually chose urban gardening since I want to encourage people that pwede pa rin kayo mag-plant even with the small spaces you have sa offices, condos, apartment. I want to teach people to fully utilize their space. To fully maximize your space, you can do that also by planting sa mga bubong, planting on your walls like air purifying plants, and also in your balconies. We also now do have the plant program from our LGUs. Ahon lahat, pagkain sapat, laban sa COVID-19. And that means we all get free seeds that we can plant. So we do not have to go out so much to get our food. We can plant and harvest our own food, which is very good also, since that means it will turn out organic. So I choose this advocacy of mine because I thought if you encourage people to plant, it's also encouraging them to save the world, because as years go by, grabe na yung urban development and the less plants and trees we see. So the goal talaga is regreening. So I hope everyone would try urban gardening. It's a very good hobby, and it also strengthens my mental health, making me look forward to more days, and it keeps me alive. Try nyo, masaya magtanim. It's a very good hobby. I skipped some. Oh, hello, Ever. Hello, Oliver. Thank you, Kimberly. Hi, Tita Agnes. Baguio and Benguet are blooming with vegetables and fresh flowers. Baguio is the city that kisses the skies. That is true! That's why I love Baguio so much, not only because it's my hometown. And I hope everyone who's watching who hasn't visited Baguio yet would soon do, of course, after the ECQ and GCQ is lifted. I would love to be your tour guide. Baguio is a very beautiful place, very artsy place, with a lot of modern. It embraces modernity, but also embraces culture. So you would really have the total Baguio experience through art. Okay, we have a question from Althea. If you were given a chance to win the Miss Universe 2021, ano ang gagawin mo? Well, right now, I am a candidate of Miss Philippines Earth, but thank you for considering me as Miss Universe 2021. But, dun muna tayo sa Miss Earth. Well, of course, if I win Miss Earth, I would really do my duty, because I already have the heart for it. I'm just gonna add confidence and strength and be the eco-angel who protect Mother Earth. Kumusta po kayo? Hi, Ate Kat Kat! Okay. Kuya Miko, if you could take control over one environmental problem in the country, what would it be and why? I think I would focus first on the plastic. I hope we do not use any more single-use plastic. Sana bawalan na yon. And let's go for eco bags as our alternative. Because honestly, if I were to show everyone the pictures of where the plastic goes, it would really break their heart. It takes forever to decompose plastic. It stays on the surface of the earth for a very long time. And a lot of flora, a lot of fauna is perished because of the use of plastic. So sana, one day, there would be a rule implemented to totally ban single-use plastics. Sayang wala tayong panagbenga. That is true. Even before COVID was a very big deal. They already canceled the Panagbenga Festival and it broke my heart just a little. But since, of course, we cannot have mass gatherings right now, that is really for the best. Hopefully, there would be a vaccine real soon para next year. We would have the Panagbenga Festival once again. Nakakamiss, no? Lalo na yung session in Bloom. Angelo, we have a question from Angelo. Anong take mo sa sustainability practice ng mga large-scale factories and tourism industries? Well, I am actually a tourism graduate, and I think that I really hope that tourists would be more responsible. Don't buy products made from wildlife. Take nothing but pictures. Leave nothing but footprints. And also support local industries. Like if you check in a hotel, it's better if it's locally owned to help the locals rise with its economy. And also, one factor with the tourism industry is that there is a lot of non-essential travel happening. And air travel actually does contribute to 5% of the total gas emissions. So it has a big effect on climate change. There's actually this movement of Greta Thunberg, if you heard it, it's called Flag Scam, and she's trying to cut air travel. And I hope after this pandemic, syempre marami nang gusto mag-vacation. I hope you choose places that are closer by. Wag muna tayo mag-travel by plane kasi of course now the pandemic is still a big thing and may possibility that there would be a second wave. So also to save our countrymen and other nationalities from the risk of being infected, let's cut air travel first. And if we do that, it's already a big contribution to fight climate change and global warming. So I hope for now, let's stay sustainable. Thank you. Do you think there are lessons to learn from COVID-19? Well, yes, very much. These are actually my learnings. I had a lot of realizations being in a lockdown. There are a lot of underrated blessings. That is health, family, friends. Sometimes, as human beings, we're too busy spending all our money on unnecessary things, focusing on things that really do not matter so much in life. So that's my biggest realization, that there is more to life than fame, glamour, money. I am very grateful that I am now healthy, even though I'm locked down here in Metro Manila with the most number of cases. I'm very grateful right now that I am a healthy being. And that's a very underrated blessing. So that is my realization. And also family and friends. If you can spend all your money in the mall, all you have is relationships. All you have is love from the people you know. Hi Zani from Sabah, Malaysia. How is the situation there? I hope you're all doing safe at your respective homes. Let me know about the situation also in your areas. Let's get to know each other some more. Thank you, Tita Agnes. Hi, Camille. Ivan Lavore Despi, may tattoo ka po? And saan? I'm sorry, I do not have tattoos. Although since I'm fond of the arts, I do love the art of tattoos. I have a cousin who has a lot. And sometimes she asks me, what's a good design? And I pick it out for her and I just accompany her. And it looks painful. But when I see the art, I'm like, wow! Galing naman ng gumawa. Giving tattoos is very hard. And getting tattoos is very hard. So I just like the idea. But I don't plan on having one. Thank you. Sweet Kimberly Ranices Ere has a question. Why are you joining the Miss Earth Ball? Well, advocacy-wise, it's very close to my heart since my mom and my sister are environmentalists. So they have been a really big influence to me. At the age of 6, I already started planting. I planted my first tree. And in my home, we really do love planting and harvesting our own fruits, our own vegetables that we eat. And as I grew up, I just realized that that's the biggest problem that we have, the environmental issues. I want to contribute to its betterment, because if we do not do something now, then what would the situation be for our children? What kind of life will they be in? So I just really want preservation, protection right now in the best abilities that I have. That's why I chose Miss Philippines Earth. I really like the beauty and the purpose advocacy-wise. Thank you. A question from Oliver. What do you prefer, being beautiful but not too smart, or smart but not too beautiful? Why and thanks. I really do love to be smart. I would choose having a high intellect more than beauty. Since growing up, I really had a struggle with some of my subjects, and I always wished that I was the top of my classes. That's what my goal was before. I really wanted to be good at math, be good at science, and yes, everyone has an IQ, a capacity, a brain, and yeah, I really do like to be smart, because I think being smart is the sexiest thing, the most beautiful thing. Thank you. We have another question. What is your message for our frontliners? Well, I just wanted to say maraming salamat po. No words would be able to describe how grateful I am, how grateful we all are for your service. They have been risking their lives for more than a month now, and I'm just so blessed that it's true that we do have our modern day heroes, our real life heroes sa ating mga healthcare workers, medical staff, delivery personnel, logistics, grocery clerks, our LGUs, our soldiers, and marami pang iba, our frontliners. And I just wanted to also add our backliners, which are the farmers. Maraming salamat po. Thank you for stepping up now where the world needs you more than ever. Saludo po ako sa inyo. We have another question from Blanco EJ. Why do you think that people have a negative image of pageantry? Well, I think the misconceptions I hear is because you make other women feel like they're not good enough, because they think it's only about physical requirements, it's all about your body, it's all about the beauty of the face. But that's not true. We do not want to degrade other women, because we are all equally beautiful in our own ways. So pageantry, it's all about having an advocacy, being a voice, stepping up, helping the community, being a public servant, beauty and grace. And it will never be about degrading other women. It's actually about empowering other women to fully embrace themselves. Because me, I also do have my set of insecurities, but I still pushed myself to join pageantry, because I know that even with the flaws that I have, as long as I have the heart, as long as I have a purpose, then I should push through it. Thank you. Ooh, we have an interesting question. If you were to make a postcard to represent your city, what picture will you use? Well, it would definitely be men and women in their cultural costume, our tapis and our bahag, and dancing. I think that's a very rich culture in Baguio City, and I, for myself, wears tapis and dances the cultural dance, and it really shows the beauty of Baguio City. And even though we embrace modernity, we don't forget culture. And just seeing people dance, having lambak with gongs, with beautiful music, that brings joy to the hearts of many people. And you can also check my echo video. I actually did the dance. Thank you. Okay, if you were to assess the environmental situation of Baguio now, what would be its status and what would be your role in it? Well, right now, I think it's doing pretty well in the hands of our mayor. He's a very effective and efficient mayor. He has done already so much, even though he just started our term. In this pandemic, we do have unexpected yet positive impacts, and the silver lining of it all is that Earth is healing. So Baguio is quite crowded the past months. In the past years, it has been crowded. There's a lot of traffic, there's a lot of gas emissions. But now that we are in lockdown, it gave an opportunity for Baguio to breathe. Now the streets are cleaner. And but even prior to that, prior to the lockdown, I think the biggest concern is the cutting of the trees for urban development. There are a lot of structures that are put up, and a lot of people are protesting against this. So I think my role in it, I hope I could reach out to my LGU and encourage people to plant some more. And even for those who puts up structures and buildings, because of course we also have to accept development, because that's also giving employment and giving modernity to a city. But I hope every time they cut one tree, they should plant at least 10 more. So bawat tree na ikat nila, they have to plant a tree, and it has to grow. They have to take care of it. So that's a very good rule, na it's okay to have urban development, but also save the trees. And if you cut one, make 10 more. I think that's a good idea. Thank you. Okay, Kuya Miko, what important lesson could young girls learn from watching a beauty pageant? That you're not insignificant. You can't let people tell you what you can and cannot do. If you want something, go after it. Even in the eyes of a lot of people, even if you open yourself to a lot of judgment, you can be whoever you want to be. If you want to be a beauty queen, if you have a purpose, if you have the heart for it, go for it. And also, have the confidence. Believe in yourself. These are the things I'm saying right now, because that's what I wish I told myself when I was young. Because I didn't have much confidence right then. I didn't give credence to myself. I was really insecure. But when I grew up, I learned that I am not insignificant. I have a purpose. I have great insights, imaginations to bring to life in this world. So here I am now, making it happen. So little girls out there, make your dreams happen. Thank you. Hi, Ate Joanna. Kumusta po kayo? I hope you are all safe at your respective homes. Sa ating 44 viewers, maraming salamat po. Okay, another question. How do we change our life in order to save our planet? Well, a lot of people are scared to make a step kasi they think it has to be a grand gesture. But no, it doesn't have to be a grandeur gesture. You can start in the small ways that you know how, like conserving water, saying no to single-use plastics. Instead of using the disposable bottles, bring your own tumbler. Instead of using your car so much, ride a bike. It's those little things. You don't have to do a big impact. You don't have to be this big person to encourage other people. You don't even have to have the voice for it. You just have to start in your own ways. And alam nyo, the biggest problem in this world is thinking that, the biggest problem in this environment, in the environment that we have, is people think that somebody else will save the world for us, but it's not true. We have to all contribute. We have to lessen the bad things we do to the environment, that impacts the environment. So start in your small ways that you know how. And add ko na rin advocacy ko, it's good to start planting. Planting is a very simple word, but it sustains billions of lives of flora, fauna, and human beings. So that's a good way to start. What do you understand about global warming? Well, this is a formation of carbon dioxide, air pollutants, and other greenhouse gases that collect in the atmosphere and absorb sunlight and solar radiation that bounce back on the Earth's surface. So actually, the situation we have now is greatly affecting our Earth. Back in 2018, there has been the highest concentration of carbon dioxide in the world. It's the highest it has been in 3 million years. So this is the worst situation that we have now. So we really do have to take action. We really have to pay more attention to these kinds of problems. It's getting hotter and hotter every day. And me, for myself, when I went out yesterday, I think it was 43 degrees. So I was very dehydrated actually, and this is the effects. This is what happens to all the with all the gas emissions, with all the wrong deeds we do with the environment. So I hope we do take more steps to help stop global warming, and add nyo na rin yung climate change. Thank you. Oh, we have an update from Zani. There are more than 100 deaths now in my country, but we have the highest numbers of recoveries in ASEAN. That's good that there are a lot of recoveries. I hope you and your family safe. Thank you for that update. Okay, another question. Please tell us more about your international pageant. Well, not many of you know, but I actually already carried the name Philippines in the international stage. I was able to win Face of Tourism here in the Philippines, so that's a national pageant, and with that I was given the privilege to compete internationally. So that was actually so far my best pageant experience. There are a lot of men and women. It was actually Mr. and Miss kasi. Mr. and Miss Tourism Culture Universe. So I met a lot of men and women of different nationalities, different values, different religions, different personalities. But despite that, despite our differences, we just clicked. We all had so much fun. Everybody was so nice, as well as the organizers. They were very accommodating. It was a good experience, and I also wanted to share my national costume then was actually Darna, so that was really fun. I couldn't think of a better national costume than that. It was really fun being Darna, and also I am actually still connected to these friends of mine. So no matter where I go in the world someday, I know I have a friend to call, and that I will cherish all my life. Thank you so much. Hi, Althea. Hello po, Reggie and Jemre. Kumusta po kayo? My pageant sister is here, Princess! I miss you more! Kumusta? Kumusta dyan sa Mindanao? Oh, thank you, Zani! Says I'm his favorite. Maraming salamat po. Ate Joanna has a question. Can you share us your beauty secrets? Well, number one, I sleep 9 to 10 hours a day. So, kapag puyat ako, I really look bad. But when I sleep 10 hours, iba yung nagagawa niya. It really makes your glow. It really gives you this kind of glow. And I drink a lot of water. I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. Hindi yan nawawala sa mga meals ko everyday. More than skincare routines, more than lotions, it's more effective eating healthy. So that are my tips. Hello, Kodomo! All the way from Cambodia! How is the situation there? I do love to, I do dream to visit Cambodia someday. I heard that it's a very beautiful country. Hi, Junjun Longasa! I think other people has it mistaken. I'm not a candidate of Miss Universe. I am a candidate of Miss Philippines Earth. Hi Blanco EJ, watching from Saudi Arabia. Kumusta po kayo? I hope you are all safe there. Also to your family members. Okay, we have another question, a very interesting question from Concon de Guzman. Can Miss Earth organization send her queen to speak in front of all nations at the UN Assembly? And what is the most important issue will you bring to them? Well, it's my dream to actually speak for UN Assembly. And the biggest thing I would talk about is, other than the pandemic, I would definitely talk about the bushfires in Amazon, in Australia, and also other parts here in the Philippines, because this is a big threat to climate change and global warming. They say that the world is on fire, and Amazon is what holds a big vessel with a large amount of where oxygen comes from. So it really breaks my heart, since this is actually human-made. The bushfires are mostly human-made, caused by deforestations, and a lot of flora, a lot of fauna, and animals, the koalas, the kangaroos in Australia die in fear. And if we do not do something now, then this will continue. If there are not enough implementations, if there won't be a lot of propagandists or uplifters of the environment and continue to do the deeds such as deforestation, then we are really in trouble. So if I were to speak in a UN Assembly, this is the number one thing I would talk about. Thank you. Hi, Miss Jen! Kumusta po kayo? I hope you are all safe at your respective homes. We have another question. What can you say about the overwhelming support you received regarding your echo video? Well, thank you so much. It was actually released yesterday. You can see that at Miss Philippines Earth page. And maraming salamat po for all your good feedback. This was made happen by very close to my heart. So I have my makeup artists, Michael Pataxil and JV, and the director and videographers, Sir Leslie and Sir Bryce. So I'm very grateful that they helped me come up with this. We actually shot it for 3 days, so super effort yon. We had to think it through, and I'm very proud that I wrote it myself. It really came from the heart. So those who haven't seen it, you can check Miss Philippines Earth. It's a 7-minute video. It's quite long, but I think it's worth your while. And if you watch it till the end, you can see me dance. Thank you. Hi, Zyrene. Bear with me. I'm trying to scroll through everything. I don't want to miss a question. Hi, Queen Mary de la Cruz. Sure, I would love to give you a fun sign. Message me later. In advance, happy birthday to you. Hi, Jaiko. My mom is watching. Hi, Mommy. Kumusta po kayo? Okay, we have a question from one of my friends. What can you advise to aspiring people who wants to be a role model to others? And some key points. Just know that you can be no matter who you want to be. No person can dictate on your capabilities. You know yourself. And if you want to be a role model, go for it. We need more people to step up. We need more people to make a change. And some key points to be able to do this. You first, number one, have to believe in yourself. Confidence is everything. People will start believing what you say if you for yourself believes the things you are talking about. And number two, you have to be relatable. You have to be compassionate. You have to be accepting. That would get the attention of a lot of people, a lot of followers. If you are relatable, if you are kind, if you are naturally a good person. And also, you have to learn to speak your mind. Know your strengths. Know what you can offer. Know that you are significant. For as long as you plan to do something without hurting anyone, then go for it. And get support from the people who really believe in you. You would really need that. Thank you. Ooh, what will you do if you found out your current parents are not your biological parents? Ouch. Well, I know that's not true. But in case, of course, I would be quite sad. I would cry. But I wouldn't be angry at them. Because my parents were able to send me to school. I was able to eat 3 times a day. I grew up with a good heart. So I have them to thank for that. They were very good role models to me. So in case that's true, which is not, it's okay. I love my parents so much. Thank you. Angelo Dagdagan Lagrimas has a question. Verses or quotations na nagde-describe ng journey mo ngayon? I think it would definitely be, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. This past months has really been hard. Of course, with the situation, it really does cause me anxiety. And it's hard having that anxiety and at the same time being a candidate of a pageant. There's that pressure. There's that worrying that, of course, I am one of those people who has no work from home, so I have a lot of worries, so much thoughts running through my mind. But when I recently watched, this was during Holy Week, I recently watched the movie. It's called The Bible, and it really did strengthen my faith. It really made me see that the struggles I go through is nothing compared to what God has planned for me. So I know, I believe that with faith, I can get through everything and hindi niya ako pababayaan. And same goes for everybody. If you have worries, just lift those things you're thinking about to the Lord, because it is He who can save us from this pandemic. It is He who can save us from our struggles. No love is greater than the love that He has for us, and that I believe in. So I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I can recover from this situation because He is watching over me. Thank you. Hi, Lori. How are you all doing? Sure, Zani. Let's message later. Thank you so much for all the support. Hi, Triya Shamalia. All the way from India. How are you doing? Actually, one of the best friends I made during Miss Tourism and Culture Universe was Miss India. She was my roommate and she was so nice. And she actually just married now and I'm very happy for her. So I really have a soft spot for Indians. I also did have a best friend, elementary days. His name was Rahul. He was pure Indian. And we were very close. We bug each other a lot, but the bond was strong. Sending all my love to India. Hi, Sir Hugh at Yenza. Kumusta po kayo? I haven't seen you in a long time. What's been going on po? Hi, Piseth Tanakrit. All the way from Cambodia. I hope you are all safe. Okay. We have another question from Joan Mayo Duloque. What can you say about the NTC's cease and desist order to ABSCBN in the middle of this pandemic? Well, I was quite heartbroken as an alagad ng sining and batang ABS. I was really shocked that they closed it down. I do understand that there has to be legalities. I do understand these things, and I know they could meet halfway. They could talk about this. ABS-CBN and NTC could figure something out to better this. But my heart also goes out to all those who lost their jobs, who are currently unemployed due to this situation. I hope you do not lose your faith. Right now, it may seem to really be you're in a bad situation, but I know hindi kayo pababayaan. I know that they'll figure things out. And I still believe in my heart that ABS-CBN would come back. I hope and I pray. Thank you. Ronnie, umali kayo. That's an Igorot word for come here. Actually, I don't speak so much Ilocano. I don't speak so much Igorot. But you'll be surprised on how much I understand it, because I grew up with a lot of relatives and they talk a lot in their mother language. And that's quite fun. And I hope I could learn some more words. Like, more than umali kayo. Like, napudot. Naglamin. Words like that. Hi, Joshy Josh. All the way from Bansalan, Davao del Sur. Thank you to your frontliners there in Davao. Maraming salamat po sa inyong serbisyo. Oh, thank you so much, Concon de Guzman. Maraming salamat po. Hi, Christopher Lazaro. I miss you. I haven't seen you in a very long time. How are you? I wish to see you competing Miss Universe soon. You are beautiful and smart. Wow, thank you very much. Okay. Sorry, it's taking me too long to scroll. Wait, I have to check the time. Okay. We have 10 minutes left. Hi, Tweenie Alan! Thank you for supporting me again today. Okay, we have a question. What would you suggest to those small-time studio owners who lost their clients because of this pandemic? Well, it's true. In this situation, most are affected, and a lot of people's livelihood is adversely affected, such as I, who cannot work from home. And I think the best thing that we could do is to just lift up our worries to the Lord. I know, as bad as the situation is, hindi niya tayo pababayaan. Because same as you, who is a studio owner, I as a model, which is in the same industry, are really also greatly affected. But right now, we could think of other alternatives, other jobs. Like me, I'm thinking of starting to teach English online. So, since we are in a global pandemic, there is not much we could do. We could look into other alternatives, other things that we are good at, because of course, we have a lot of talents. So we could go for that more. Like me, English is actually my favorite subject, so that's why I thought so. After this pandemic, maybe I would do that first. So I hope you would figure things out. And sending all my love, Sir Hugh. What can you tell to Icon Events who help us in our journey? Well, thank you so much po, Icon Events family. Mahal na mahal ko po kayo. Ever since Silka Days, Silka Baguio, Silka Philippines, they have been there with me and never left me since then. They are always there to support me, and I am so grateful. I actually made a new family. At first, I thought they were very intimidating, but they are the nicest people, some of the nicest people I ever met in this lifetime. Thank you so much po, and mahal na mahal ko po kayo. Jel Norilia Samson Lopez, hello! I'm actually fine right now. Well, one thing that keeps me going, that keeps me sane, is binge watching my favorite series. Also, I think I gained a little bit of weight, so that's pretty good since I've been underweight for a long time. And I also am keeping myself busy with some fundraising initiatives. Singit ko lang. You can follow Straight from the Heart on Instagram. That's my advocacy page. Thank you. Ikaw, how are you, Jel? How's your situation there? I hope you and your family are all safe. Hi, Sir George. Kumusta po? Thank you for joining me here today. I'm so happy. I feel like I made new friends also, just by reading your comments. That's good, Zani. Oh, that's so nice. Some of Miss Earth contestants are a friend of mine. Yes, because you are very friendly. I'm sure you have a lot of friends. Thank you for continuing to watch. Of course, you want to win. A question from Blanco EJ. Of course, you want to win the Miss Earth title, but which element of Miss Earth? Earth, water, fire, and air suits you best, and why? I would go for the top title, Earth. Because prior to the competition, I am already fully aware of the responsibilities. I did not do this for fame or other things that would boost my career, but I just did it for the main reason that I want to be an advocate for the environment. A Miss Philippines Earth is someone who has the heart, but also adds bravery and courage. I feel like the biggest title, is not only a role to play. It's not a duty, it's not only a responsibility, but it is a drive. It is a calling that comes from the heart. So I know that and I feel it, that I have the heart to be Miss Philippines Earth 2020. Thank you. What is your favorite color? You look great in shades of red. Thank you, mommy. Well, I do love red, pero ang favorite ko is color blue. Since I love the beach. Hi again, Sir Melvin Tan. How are you doing? Sir Hugh, I hope you still remember me from Silca Baguio. Oo naman po. How could I forget you? Thank you, Kristan. Love you. The ever supportive. Hoping to collab with you in an interpretative dance. Well, sure. I am not as flexible as I was then, but I can try. And I miss dancing. Do you... A question from Ate Carla. Hi, Ate Carla. Do you still eat a lot? Or do you now have a special diet in preparation for a pageant? Well, I did have a special diet prior to the lockdown, but because of this situation, I had to stop that diet of mine. Because food is life right now. It's what keeps me happy. Masarap kumain. Hi, Gary. I miss you. Jem Eleanor, are you going to Bini pageant anytime soon? Well, I do not have plans yet. In my heart, I'm really wish, hope, and pray that I would be a Miss Philippines Earth. I would be given the privilege for that. But I'm not closing my doors. Let's see what happens in the future. Wag magsalita ng patapos. Because life surprises you. So, I do love Binibining Pilipinas. And so, if I won't be a contestant, maybe I just continue being a supporter. Hi, Miss Belle! I miss you po! From the Silca Philippines family. Kumusta po kayo? Okay, I think my time is now up. I really enjoyed our chikahan. I really enjoyed getting to know you guys more, and thank you very much for your questions. If you still have some more, you could message me on my accounts. That's Roxie Baeyens on Facebook as well as Instagram, or you can also type Roxie Bae. And please do also follow Straight from the Heart. So thank you everyone for joining me here today. Before I close this, I just wanted to give a very big thank you to Pageantry for having me today. Maraming salamat po. I had so much fun. And I wish all of you would continue to stay safe. And since it's Mental Health Awareness Month, continue to giving yourself love, focusing on self-care. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. Mabuhay po kayong lahat. Bye!